Hello class! Welcome to Miss Kramer's art class. I'm so glad to see you here again. I went to Hobby Lobby the other day and I just fell in love with these happy, silly french fries. Show me thumbs up if you love french fries. Yay! Who doesn't love french fries? And especially if they're silly and happy like these. I thought they were super adorable. So I got one for the red team as an example, one for the yellow team, and one for the green team. So captains of each team will come and pick up these as an example for their team. Now, today we're gonna make our own happy fries. And we are going to use our printout as well as color paper and some popsicle sticks for creating the french fries look. Isn't that fun? I thought you would like it, but before we get started, we should review some safety. We're gonna demonstrate safety procedures for using art tools and materials. We're gonna follow directions for completing classroom tasks in a specific time and frame. That's our standard. That's what we're learning. So we're gonna try to accomplish that. For scissor safety, keep scissors out of our mouth, eyes, and ears. Do not open or close scissors unless you're cutting the paper or yarn. So no air cutting. Don't cut the popsicle sticks either. We're not cutting these. We're not cutting tables. Do not cut your hair. Do not cut your neighbor, your shoulder partner, or don't pretend to cut or horseplay with scissors. Don't walk or run with scissors. So very important to know how to use scissors safely. And they're sharp and they can cut you or somebody next to you. So we're gonna be using the scissors only to complete our artwork. Okay, we are only gonna be using it to complete our artwork. And when we're using markers, we're gonna remember to put the caps back on tightly and not let them dry out. So captains are gonna be watching. Are they using scissors safely? And vice captains will help us. And distributors and collectors will make sure these are collected with the caps tightly on, as well as cleaners. Let's remember that. And at cleanup, we're gonna learn how to return everything to where we found it, to properly clean it up and clean up our tables and our teams. We are gonna be very helpful to each other, and all of us are gonna clean up at cleanup time. That shows really good teammanship. Now let's get back to our special activity. Okay, so by now every student got our special printout. Today we're using this one, but I wanted to show you, you can also draw your own. This is an example by Pamela, and she is a kindergarten student. So she let us show her painting here on the video, and she also made her happy hamburger guy too. So that is really extra from Pamela. Give her a big round of applause. So if you don't want to use the printout, you can draw your own french fries, and I will show you both ways. If you are not using your printout like this to cut out, you can draw a simple smiling french fries on your paper. I am going to use a marker so you can see it better on the video, because the pencil would be too reflective and you wouldn't be able to see it. So we're gonna make a straight line that's little diagonal and straight line that's little diagonal. And then when you have these straight lines kind of diagonal, sort of like a letter V, but they're not connecting, little letter V. And I'm off the camera just a bit, so I'm gonna move. So I made a straight line this way, and I made a straight line this way. Now I have two straight lines like in the center of my paper. Okay, I'm gonna connect them. And then I'm going to make a straight line here about 2 fingers width, and straight line here about 2 fingers width. And the rest we're gonna make a little U. That's where the opening for the French fries is. Little U. Okay? And then when you have that done, we're gonna make straight lines for the French fries. They're little rectangles. We can position them in different ways. You can make it some shorter and some longer, depending how they're stuck in your French fry box. And you can make as many as you like. And when you're happy with that, you can make a cute face. And since this one is a Lucky Shamrock example, because St. Patrick's Day is around the corner, so maybe you're gonna make a Lucky Fries, and you can make yours green if you like instead of yellow. So you can make a happy face, and you can make any type of eye. I'm gonna make a big pupil here and tiny little light reflection here, and I'm gonna color it, and I'm gonna give it a few little eyelashes. Cute little happy eyes. This one is a winky eye. That's like a letter V on its side. You could do a letter V on its side. You can make a big smiley face like that too, or just a regular face like smiley mouth, just like a letter U. But we can also do an open one, and this is a little tongue there. We can color that with like some happy pink or orange color. You can color your box either green for Shamrock or red for McDonald's if you love McDonald's fries. That's up to you. I'm gonna color mine red. And I'm using markers, but you can also use crayons. It looks really nice with crayons as well. For the younger grades that don't use markers like kindergarten, it's best to use crayons with the younger grades yet. But for some older classes, maybe first grade, can start using some of the markers. And sometimes even kindergarten will be allowed to use safely markers at special occasions. So I colored in my French fries, and I think mine I'm just gonna do yellow, but you can do your St. Patrick ones and they can be green. I'm just gonna color my French fries yellow. And when you're done with everything, what we're gonna do is cut it out. And I wanted to put some pink here. Actually, the black also looks really good. I'm gonna change the orange to pink. And I'm gonna color the rest. Maybe I'll give this one some teeth. There we go. I just did a straight line and teeth. And now I'm going to cut it out. You're gonna take your time cutting. Don't hurry. I'm cutting out all of the excess paper between my French fries. And I'm kind of pulling the middle out. And I'm gonna pause the video and clean up my mess. And also the cleaners and collectors should do the same. So when we are ready to, when you finish cutting it out, before we go to the next step, we're gonna clean up our scrap papers. So we're gonna clean up our area. So when you're at this stage, you're gonna take a pause and clean up. Okay, that looks much better. Now my area is all clean. So I drew and cut my special happy French fries, and then each student on the table got a little bit of red paper. So you're gonna take that red paper and line it up with your French fries, and you're gonna cut the excess on both sides. And then we're gonna have a special tape. I have a matching, but yours can be also yellow. It looks really cute with a yellow tape as well. So I am going to use some red tape, and I'm gonna give you a piece, and you're gonna take that little piece and you're gonna practice taping the sides. So you can see how we're gonna make a little opening that way because the tape is gonna hold it. And we gotta tape it up like this from both sides very carefully so that it holds our French fries. So I am going to tape this side and then flip it over and cut the excess here. And then I'm going to push the tape slightly like this, and that's gonna hold my fries. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. And I'm going to tape the side as well. Now, when I open it, I've got some space to put my fries in. Don't forget to tape up your bottom or your fries are gonna fall out. You're gonna tape the bottom, cut off the excess. Now we have it. They're kind of looking so cute. Okay, can you see how my pouch is ready now? All done. Now all we have to do is cut off the extra paper. I'm just gonna cut right behind in a straight line. You can also draw your straight line so you can see where to cut. It would be this line matching this line. So it goes all straight back. Can you see where I'm cutting? You can even fold it along the line. This is where I'm cutting my paper. Okay. And the last step is getting some of these happy fries, and we might do it next class or we might do it this class, and putting some of these here into our pouch as well. But let's color them first. You can color them using your markers, and we're gonna color both sides. and you can put your french fries in there. I didn't do both sides, but you're gonna color both sides and you're gonna get your fries in there. Another way to do it also is once you have the back, you would cut off the fries in the front. This is an extra step, you don't have to do that, like this. If you like this look better, and you can take a glue stick and glue them in the back for backdrop, like this, and then put the french fries stickers in front, and that will be cute too. Little neater. It's gonna be like both the popsicle french fries and the drawn french fries in there, and it gives it a little bit more dimension this way. That's an optional step. Or optionally, you can just go ahead and cut them off and just use these french fries like this student did. This is a student example. And of course, you can use green paper for St. Patrick's Day, since it's coming so soon. And you can even draw your own shamrock like this and color it. And you can color your shamrock and still create a cute little happy face. This one has an eye for a shamrock. Maybe he has a face painting. And so you can create your own designs. And for those who didn't draw their own face, if you don't like this and you messed up like I did, don't worry about it. You can ask for a nice clean printout and cut it out, and you can just take a glue stick and glue your pre-printed french fries on top of your pouch. Trim your excess here and then color it, and then do the same. That way you can still have a really nice happy french fries to take home. I hope you loved our lesson, and I hope your happy french fries came out looking great. I wonder if you made green ones for St. Patrick's Day, or how yours turned out. I can't wait to see it. Now is your turn.